Hey y'all, it's Amanda. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about my September TBR. Let's go. So before we get started with the books I want to read this month, I want to talk a little bit about Bible reading. So Oshina has really inspired me. Y'all go watch her September TBR. She was talking about prioritizing her Bible reading throughout the end of the year. And y'all, Galatians, reading the book of Galatians, I think has stirred the heart of so many. And this is just a wonderful thing in our community. We all had such a great time reading Galatians and just, yeah, prioritizing our Bible reading before fiction books. So important. And so this month she's actually going to read the book of John in the Bible, and I want to join in. Like, it's not really our book club, but like she has inspired me to want to read the Bible, another book of the Bible this month, just solely focus on it. And the book of John sounds phenomenal. I know it's Chrissy's favorite book of the Bible, and so we were talking about it and we're all just fired up. So y'all, if you want to read another book of the Bible, join Oshina and everybody else who wants to read John. So now we'll jump into what fiction books I want to read in September. So September is kind of a crazy month. There's a week at the end of this month where I'm going to have to like be away from home on a conference, and I don't know how much reading I'll get done. Maybe in the hotel. I don't know. I'll have to stay overnight for 4 nights. But, so I don't know if this is going to happen or not. But we're here, so I'm really excited about fall. Today is September the 1st, and I'm finally filming this, but I've had so many videos that's come out this week, so, you know, we a little bit late. Peanut, we're a little bit late on the TBR, but your girl is here, and we're going to be just talking about the books I want to read. I already have my fall TBR come out. It's like a possibilities pile. If you ain't seen that, I'll link the video if I can remember. But for this month, some of the books from that video will make an appearance, and then others be just random surprise, because we have series September happening, and I'm so excited. Krista at Books and Jams and Sarah from Sarah's Nightstand are hosting this Readathon. It's all on throughout September. They have a bingo card. I'll link their channels below. It's awesome. It's such a great incentive to try to get your series read. So, you know me. You girls got a little sheet here of what we're going to be reading to try to fulfill most of the prompts. I don't know. There's at least 2. I don't know that I will. But like I said, we hear Peanut, he's all in the mix. He wants to be up in the channel. I mean, he thinks he is, I don't know. Anyway, so first, let's just go ahead and do like the series September TBR. I'm also participating in the More Montgomery Challenge, which is hosted by Lizzie Faye Loves Books and Mitzi at Mitzi Reads and Writes. This is more of like a light participation because I'm not really I don't read a lot of classics, but I want to dip my toes and try to get some read. And so this month I want to be reading one book for that as well. They also have a bingo board. I've already talked about it in my fall TBR video, but I'm excited. This just fall is like the season of readathons, so we're here for it, right? And I just love these lovely ladies that are hosting all these great readathons. And then in October, Katie's going to be doing her Christian fiction readathon. She just posted her teaser today, Katie at Paperbacks and Ponytails. I'll link her as well below, her little video. More information is going to come in the middle of September. So this fall is just great. And your girl is fired up. Peanut, he right here with me, y'all. Look at this. He's standing on the books I got to talk about. All right. Sorry, this is like a long intro. But yeah, here we go. So, and I may have to come back and finish this because I'm filming this after work before the HOBBs gets home. And when they get home, I'm probably going to stop. So, you know, please ignore if I have to come back. But first, let's just talk about the series September books that I have on the shelf that I want to read. So the first prompt is, let's get it started. Start a series. Well, there's so many I need to read, but okay. Let's go from the list here. Y'all just ignore Peanut. You know, I know y'all love it. He's curious. But for this prompt, I'm going to read Beaches and Bungalows and Burglaries, Cozy Mysteries. This is on my fall TBR. Hey, let's see if we can get it read. Very short. I have like the first 4 in the series, but I just want to try to at least read the first one. If I love it so much, I may continue on. But yeah, this is a camper cozy mystery. That's all. I don't really want to read the synopsis on this one because I've read it before and I don't remember right off. So a camper cozy mystery series, and I'm here. So that's what's the first one. double it up. 2 books by the same author or in the same series. So actually, the only one I can think of this month that I'm reading 2 of the same author is Michelle Greep. Our book club pick this month is Lost in Darkness by Michelle Greep. And I'm also actually currently reading The Bride of Blackfriars Lane by Michelle Greep. Now, they're not in the same series, but we can still count that. We can still count that for this prompt because same author. So I normally don't read the same author in the same month. So hey, that works out. So that's what I'm going to be reading for that prompt. Lost in Darkness is inspired by Frankenstein. I've already done a whole video reading the synopsis and everything. I will link that in the card. The Bride of Blackfriars Lane, I actually already started it. Really loving it. Just great to have Kit and Jackson back in their world. Just loving it. This is really like historical romance, but a lot more of the romance here at the beginning, obviously from the title, but really enjoying it so far. Lots of crazy stuff happening as usual with Kit and Jackson. So yeah, your girl's already started and enjoying it. So I won't get too much into it because it is book 2 in the series, but that's what's going to count for this prompt. The third prompt for this is Blast from the Past, an old series or one started ages ago. I don't have anything on this. I do, but like I used it for other prompts. So if I pick up something that does, well, I'll let you know later. But then number 4, Talk of the Town, popular book series that you haven't read. And I didn't have anything, but you know what? We gonna have something because, yeah. A Voice in the Wind by Francine Rivers. I done talked about this in several videos. A lot of you all have said this is beautiful, and today I was actually watching a brand new booktuber, Bookish Jim. I will leave her link below. Her personality is so much fun. She loves Francine Rivers, and check her out. She reads like a wide variety of different books as well, and I love that. We just have so many people joining the community, and she has had great thumbnails, great energy, great intro, so I just want to shout her out because she was talking about Francine Rivers again, and it just reminded me, hey, I need to pick this book up, so here we are. So yeah, this is going for the prompt. I'm gonna do it. Y'all make me do it. Don't let me down. Everybody just says this is just a beautiful, the way she writes this is, it's just, you cry. So many people reread this. She was talking about how she rereads these, so it's like, Miriam always rereads it. So many people love A Voice in the Wind and the whole series, really, and you girls here. So we're gonna do it. The only Francine Rivers book that I have read is Redeeming Love, and I got so many Francine over here. Okay, we got so many Francine, and your girl needs to get on it. So that's what we're doing. And then prompt number 5 is that's a wrap. Finish the series or get caught up. I don't have anything on that. Technically, Spy Family, if I was to finish it all, would count because the next book comes out the end of September. But that's for another prompt. So let's go on. Number 6, out of the box, different genre, format, or category than your usual, right? So for that, we're going to go with Finlay Donovan is Killing It by, what's her name? Ellie Cosimano. Southern accent. I don't know how to pronounce stuff. So, reasons. This is right up my alley, honestly, because fall time, I don't even know that I mentioned this. Did I even mention this in the fall TBR? I think I did. Whatever. It's on there. And I just want to read all the mystery this season, and we here for it. So, a lot of people are talking about this. My girl Kendall at Booktuber loved this, and that is what I'm doing. I mean, I bought this solely because she loved it, and hey, we here. So, this is basically a fast-paced, witty, wholeheartedly authentic in depicting the frustrations and triumphs of motherhood. Finlay Donovan is Killing It is the first in a brilliant new series. Fast-paced, fresh, full of humor, original. Let's see. Basically, she's overheard discussing the plot of a new suspense novel with her agent over lunch, but she's mistaken for a contract killer, so that's all we need to know, right? So, hey, okay, yes, ma'am. You know, she caught up in some kind of craziness that she didn't do nothing, so I'm here for it, right? That's my saying. I'm here. Your girl's here. I'm here for it. Okay. Peanut is way up there. He's trying to get down. Anyway. All right. So, prompt number 7. You Own It, Started. A series you own a few of but haven't read yet. Okay, so Peanut, you need to get down, honey. This is not... Hey, boy, hey. I'm currently reading Brandon Sanderson, The Final Empire. I really wanted to finish this in August, but I didn't get the audiobook till late, and then I really just want to soak it in and take my time with this. So whenever I finish it's when I'm finishing it. I don't want to speed read. I tried to listen to the audio, and it's like you really got to pay attention. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. But I'm like 3 chapters in, and I'm loving it. So this is going to be, for that prompt, a series you own a few of, but you haven't read yet. I've got the whole series up here. I got these covers from Book Depository several years ago, 2017, I think. They're the UK covers, and I love these. So, yeah, this is going to be getting read, okay? We reading it. I just hope it's in September. So, prompt number 8 is Now You Can Watch It, a series with an adaptation. So Spy Family is going to go for this because, well, hold on. All right. I have 5, 6, and 7. I originally said I was just going to read these 2, but, you know, why don't we just throw this in here, and maybe we even try to finish number 8 when it comes out, if I get it on time. It comes out September 20th, y'all. I'm here, and I really want to finish reading these, but I also want to watch manga. I really want to watch the anime. It's on Hulu. My brother watched it on Crunchyroll. I cannot wait. Sky recently read this, and she has a channel. I'll link her below. She reads Christian fiction and others as well, and I love her so much. If you're not following her, you gotta be subscribing. But she watched the anime and said the way that Anya says, "Papa, my heart." So I need to watch it. So maybe I get at least a little bit of that watch. Okay. Number 9, Three's a Crowd, a book and a trilogy. All right, y'all ready? Okay. Hey, your girl's here. Your girl's here. All right. Yeah. Robin Hobb. Okay. The Assassin's Apprentice. Here we are. So yeah, I got to get the Hobb effect. Got to take my time with this too. I'm not going to rush. I'm going to try not to rush. Sky's also reading this month. Chrissy, what have you done? Because yes, we are all hyped about Robin Hobb, and I'm so excited about this. This is book 1 in a trilogy. I think there's even more later on, more books. We all talking about Fitz, and I want to know who Fitz is. I want to know all about Fitz. So Chrissy, what have you done, girl? Yes, girl. Okay, yeah, this is gonna fulfill that prompt because it's in a trilogy, and at least I hope it is. I think it is. I'm pretty sure it is. That's it for this series, September. So thank you to Krista at Books and Jams and Sarah from Sarah's Nightstand for putting this together. Love them. Check their videos out below on this so that you can see all the details. And yeah, so I'm excited to participate. Love a good readathon because it's such good motivation, is it not? And I'll update y'all here in a little bit. I need to go. The Hubs is home, so I'll come back and we'll talk about the rest. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Sorry. I should have said too, don't even know that I said, but this is Assassin's Apprentice is like a fantasy. Like I said, there is a more Montgomery challenge as well, and they have a full bingo card. Lots of great stuff there. I'm actually gonna go through some of the bingo card that they have. I think it's for 3 months. So it's just like a challenge to read more of Ellen Montgomery's works. And I think that's awesome because I have not read any of her stuff. And it just really encouraged me to want to read. But read a standalone novel, watch any non-Anne of Green Gables adaptation, read a short story collection, watch any Anne adaptation, read an Anne book or free space if you've read them all, book from a duology or trilogy, retelling or anything related, nonfiction or biographical, and a reread or rewatch a favorite. So yeah, I think this is a lot of fun. Both of them ladies have really just beautiful personalities and great channels, so check them out. What I'm going to be doing for this month, just to like cross at least one block off, is I'm going to read a standalone. So I already talked a little bit about this in my fall TBR, but The Blue Castle. And then I'm going to try to read some of the Anne of Green Gables in October, at least the first one, and see how that goes. And then I really want to watch an adaptation because I've never watched anything Anne of Green Gables. Y'all don't laugh at me, but you know, I didn't watch a lot of things growing up, and that's one thing I've not watched. The sweetest romance I've ever read, full of laugh out moments and obnoxious villains, on par with Jane Austen's best. Y'all, what else, is there anything else to say? So, yeah, I'm really excited to read this. The cover is beautiful. Miriam already talked about it, I already said. So, yeah, I mean, it's not even that long. Yeah. Oh, I have some NetGalley books I need to read this month as well. Y'all, this month. Okay. To Win a Prince by Tony Shiloh. I'm excited to read it. I got it on my Kindle. Loved In Search of a Prince. This book comes out on September 13th, and the cover is gorgeous. So, these covers are always beautiful. In Search of a Prince cover was just amazing. And so, yeah, I'm planning on reading this. I am on her launch team, so I'm going to be just letting y'all know everything about it. Y'all, this is going to be following Brielle's best friend, Iris. And this just sounds like a great story. And the graphics for this are beautiful. Let me put just some of the artwork here that kind of depicts the vibe. Y'all, gorgeous, just gorgeous. So I'm excited. I cannot wait. Plan on reading this early September, at least around or before the launch date, and then I'll make a video for it. Just all my thoughts. So yeah, I do need to read Still My Forever by Kim Vogel-Sawyer this month as well. Still My Forever, I did read the synopsis in my most anticipated releases video for Christian fiction. Can a frustrated composer find new inspiration with the woman who once made his heart sing? That's all we need to know. I already read the synopsis, and I don't want to read it here. But all the books will be linked below. And yeah, I'm really excited about this. It's like it says it's a second chance romance. You already know. So yeah, it's getting good reviews too. So I'm gonna be reading that. And I love Kim Vogel-Sawyer. Love Boone's Hollow, so I'm really hopeful for this. What else, y'all? Oh, okay. So I'm also going to be reading, this comes out this month as well. This actually comes out, I think, September 6th, so next week. But I won't have this read by then probably. But in the next week or so, I'm going to try to get it read. Maybe by the end of next week, we'll see. But Beneath the Bending Skies by Jane Kirkpatrick. First of all, the cover is amazing, isn't it? And it's just gorgeous. But this, y'all, I already read the synopsis for this as well in my most anticipated fall releases video. I can get that right. So I got it right that time. And if you saw my vlog, you know that I actually have 2 extra copies of this book that was accidentally sent to me by Baker Publishing. So I'm so thankful that they sent me this book to honestly read and review. And they were so kind to say, yes, please use those accidental sent copies as giveaway copies. So stay tuned, and I will be doing a giveaway. I'm going to wait until I finish this book, do a full video review, and then we will just have our giveaway that way. So this month, that will be coming. But yeah, but this is a historical fiction, and it does have romance, it sounds like, in the synopsis. So, you know, I'm always here for historical romance, so we'll see. I hope it does. All right. The next book I got to read this month is also from NetGalley. Thomas Nelson publishes this, but it's Wistress by Nadine Brands, and I don't know if it's Brands. I don't know. You know, I can't pronounce things, but the cover, we already said, let's appreciate the cover. I need to have this in my possession. Your girl's going to be getting a physical copy at some point. But really want to read this on my Kindle. It comes out this month. I think it's the 13th as well, the same day as the Tony Shiloh book. Cece's Journal is also on the list this month. And y'all, it just sounds crazy, but I mean, I know it's a lot of books, but I've been able to read so many books lately, and I'm just trying to finish the year strong because this is my first year on Booktube. First year really reading a ton, and I'm just loving reading right now. So yeah, and if I feel burnt out, I'll take a break. Like I said, make sure you take breaks when you feel that way. DNF when you're not liking something. But yeah, anyway, so the next book that I'm gonna read is Cece's Journal. We've been talking about this. Christy read this and really enjoyed it, so I'm excited about this. I love a good just manga, and this is like got the best little illustrations, y'all. Look how beautiful this is, first of all. Y'all, look at that. So, it's like this little girl's journal and everything. Here's how it all started. Hey, really cute. Probably something like, I really feel like I'll take this whenever I go at the end of the month. And probably if I don't get to all the Spy Family before then, I'll take them too. Those are just really good books. Like, you know, if you're really busy, back to the hotel and you're probably so tired, laying in bed at night, these would be so easy just to fly through. That's how I read Spy Family book 4, was at a hotel whenever I was on a trip for work. And yeah, so I'll probably take this at that time. I'm probably just gonna like wait till I go at the end of the month there. So good palate cleanse, you know, just something like to refresh your brain from reading like all these individual lines on a piece of paper. So yeah. And then I have 3 more books to tell y'all about. So this is book 2 in the Aurora Tea Garden series. I guess I could count this. I guess I could count this as an adaptation in the series September, but you know, it is what it is. And I wonder if this will count for something else. Hold on. This could be something. When was this published? Blast from the Past? Could this be one? How old is this? Okay, this is published in 1992. Okay, we found another one for series September, y'all. Hey, yeah, what's that? Blast from the Past, an old series, started ages ago. Hey, these are just newer covers. So, we're going to count this. Okay, I can write this one down. I already read Real Murders. Give it 3 stars. Enjoyed it generally. Talked about it already in one of my videos. I think it was a vlog. So, yeah, I also will talk about it in my wrap-up tomorrow. Just all my thoughts collectively. But wrap-up's going to come out tomorrow. You know, I still got to film it. But anyway, so, yeah. This is book 2 in the series. I hope I enjoy it. This is also a sweet gift from Book Talks with Mrs. Thomas. So thank you, sister. And I just think these are fun, cozy mysteries. They're just fine, you know. And yeah, I want to see what happens next. So is this it? Yeah. Okay, so I meant to say I am still currently reading Not Since You by Dulcie Dameron. This is an indie author, and this actually had some Christian elements in it. So I'm really hopeful for this. I don't know how much Christian content we'll have, if it's just be lightly or not. So yeah, I'm excited about this. It's hard to know sometimes. I can't remember if she said it was Christian or not. I just don't even remember. I'm only on chapter 2 here, maybe 3. I think I got to 3. Was it chapter 3? Yeah, I got to chapter 3. And I'll continue to read this. So, yeah, I'm going to finish that first before I start anything else. Come here, P. What is this video? Okay. Hey, okay. So, since okay, that was a bad idea. Since since Lost in Darkness is loosely based off of, what am I saying? Since Frankenstein, what am I saying? Since Lost in Darkness is, this is how these videos go. I ain't gonna cut that out. Because a lot of times I'll repeat something, and that's when I cut it out. I always say, what am I saying? When I mess up. Like, that's not what I'm saying. Since Lost in Darkness is inspired by Frankenstein, I'm gonna try to read this month. We'll see. If not, it'll go to next month, but we'll see. Over the Brotherhood, I've had this on my list. And Holly rated it 5 stars. Carla Laureano. This is also a series, but we ain't counting on anything on series September because I don't think I got anything else on the prompts. Let's see, what's on the prompt? Yeah, finish the series. Well, I ain't gonna finish this. But yeah, this is a trilogy of her great things. It's a Christian fantasy. I'm here for it. I love the cover, by the way. Like, this cover, I love it. Like, I honestly love it. I have to have the other ones. I really need the other ones on my shelf. Like, I just love these. So, yeah. I don't even want to know what this is. I'm just going to say this is a Christian fantasy, and we're going to go in blind because that's what we do. All right, y'all. That's pretty much it for this video. I didn't want to spend too much time because I had like 15 plus books on this. I don't even know if it was 15 or more, but I think it was at least 15. And I'm excited. September is a great month to be reading. I'm fired up. Your girl is so just ready for all the books. I mean, it's just like, you know, I have that feeling of like, I want to read all of these books and I can't. It's like, oh my goodness, you already know. So yeah, let me know in the comments below. Are you going to read any of these books? Have you read any of these books? What are you most excited about reading in September? Peanutty, what are you going to read, P? What are you going to pick? You want classics. Okay. Anyway. Look at this. Look at this little guy. All right. Y'all got your daily dose of peanut right now. Anyway. Leave all your comments below. Make sure you subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. And thank you for watching. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye, y'all.